Hi, it's Mary Pat Knight with Leaders Inspired. And guess what today is? It's Transformation Tuesday. Talking today about when something happens in your environment that causes a big change. And maybe it's not handled well. So, I don't know, maybe you're introduced to a new manager and you find out, ooh, that manager is going to be my manager. Or maybe somebody in the leadership team retires, which means it upsets the power structure at the top that you've been used to. If you're a human being, and you are, if you're a human being, the first thing that will happen for you is some level of fear and protection. What does this mean for me? How do I need to adjust myself? What happens to my job? What happens to my livelihood? And if you're like a lot of people, you start to catastrophize. And then the resistance sets in. You dig your heels in. We've always done it this way. I'm not sure how I need to be open to this new person's ideas. The new person's ideas don't take into account what we're already doing. There's all kinds of ways that you build resistance. And it's human, so forgive yourself. However, it's not useful. The minute you can corral your resistance and move into flow, the better off you're going to be, because that's resilience and adaptability. And it's key to being a great leader. That sort of resilience that says, I will bounce back from something that was unexpected. I'm capable of blocking and tackling and finding a new way to incorporate this into my everyday business. So the new thing that's coming into you actually is new opportunity. New opportunity can present a risk to us. I get that. You're going to be far better off if you find some strategy that helps you minimize the resistance, because you can't push against it and expect it to change. You can't push against it and expect the new situation to comply with your wishes. When something new is introduced like that, things are changed forever. And the sooner that you can adapt to the fact and accept the fact that that change is your new normal, the better off you're going to be. So a couple of tips. Take a deep breath. Write out in a journal all the positive things about the change. Grieve the things that you're going to be losing, but don't spend too much time there, just a little bit of time, so that you can acknowledge and honor that which is passing away. And then step in and say yes. Yes and, not yes but. Yes and the more you can say yes and, the bigger you'll be able to expand with the new thing that's in front of you. So happy change. The only thing that's constant is change. So happy change means minimizing resistance and stepping into what is possible. So thanks for listening. Mary Pat Knight with Leaders Inspired, and I'll see you next Tuesday.